When you get a broad like that, it make you want to go spit in the face of every other broad. Fuck I've been doing with you all this guy. Cause you done hoodwinked me. I knew I was great.
Oh, my mama.
You see, but listen though, that's the thing. Those other women don't see you in the fashion. This is the crux of my message. You got to choose a woman choosing you who sees you in that fashion.
And you know what? I'm going to piggyback off of that. The only way you can get a woman who sees you in that fashion, you have to really feel like you're worthy of that.
Yep. Otherwise, you'll get a woman, because I've had women who treat me like that. They last who they didn't treat like that. Why? Because it was something about me that expected that type of treatment.
Exactly. But if you don't feel like you're worthy of it, then
listen, it's a thing in the game, right? It's called ruining a good broad. I'll be like, man, you done ruined that good broad because you doing all the wrong things. Sometimes you could ruin a good broad. Somebody will get that same woman you got and not get that same treatment because he don't expect it. He's not doing the things in the fashion that's going to make her see him in that way.
And I know it because she's sitting there telling me as she's doing it, she's like, I would never do this for another nigga, but I see so much greatness in you. You see what I'm saying? Bitches be lying.
Right.
Bitches be lying.
We would like to think
of course.
that bitch ain't never gonna do it.
I'm not gonna sit there.
At the same time, we are an elite caliber of man.
I'm just trying to say, because I know bitches be lying, but if I'm a 42-year-old woman who's rich as fuck, and sexy as hell, Cuban, could really be fucking with a lot of different type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and go my way to sit there and do all the things that she was doing.
Nah, that's a fact.
I'm not.
Nah, I believe.
You know what I'm saying?
Plenty of women.
So now, at the same time, though, I do know that bitches be. But at the same time, I'm gonna just be 100. We talking about we feeling like you got to feel worthy, nigga. I know I'm worthy of this shit.
No, that's a fact.
Bitch,
that's
you better.
Fact. That's how you.
You know what I'm
supposed
saying?
to feel.
You better.
That's how it's supposed to be. Hey, and I would feel disrespected if because I'm always trying to have a woman do something with me she ain't never did with nobody else. That's the only way I'm gonna be validated.
Exactly.
You got to do something outside the norm with me.
Exactly. Because it's like, I feel like the girls that act like that and treat us like that, they know they have to. You have to. You know why? You don't have to, but you know you have to if you want to keep me around.
Yeah, that's
because I got so much respect for myself. The moment you show me that you're not doing anything that is less the way the moment you show me that you're not gonna do anything that is equal or more than the way I see myself, bitch, what the fuck are you here for?
Come on, man. We talking about the shit I love to talk
what
about.
What the fuck are
when
you
you
here
treat
for?
yourself in such high esteem, and you do nice things for yourself and you treat yourself in a way and you eat right and you do this and you feed your soul and you buy the mentors and you buy the programs and you go to the spiritual events, when you invest in yourself, you're saying every day, I love myself, I'm worth it, and there's no way anybody could come over here and treat me less than I treat myself. It's a certain standard. But y'all treat yourself so bad, you don't invest in yourself. Self-investment is self-love. You don't invest in yourself because you don't love yourself. You don't do the things that show you love yourself so a woman could come in and talk to you crazy because that's how you treat yourself.
Exactly.
And like I said before, I wouldn't tolerate it. I wouldn't tolerate it. Sometimes I just think about it when some dudes tell me like what happened. I can't even fathom. It's not even my consciousness to happen.
And then when a nigga like us get up on the internet and start talking about this shit, they be like, oh, no, you doing too much, bro. It's not that deep. No,
it's
nigga,
that
it's
deep.
not. It's that deep.
It's that deep.
You just think it's not that deep because you don't have that level of respect for yourself.
That's a fact.
That's a hard pill to swallow,
That's
but you got to understand that, buddy, because I was once where you was at.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it like this, right? If you love your mama, which I hope you do, would you let somebody talk to your mama crazy?
Ooh.
But you'll let that same broad talk to you crazy, which means you love your mama more than you love yourself. So you see the difference in when you love somebody, right there, you don't let somebody, you wouldn't let somebody do it to somebody you love, but you let them do it to you, which means you love somebody more than you love yourself. You got to have that sort of self-love for yourself that you would be appalled if that broad talked to your mama crazy. You should be just as appalled when she sucks her teeth at you the same way you would look at her crazy if she did it to her.
You know why? Because they programmed us to think they programmed us to think that having self-respect for ourselves is selfish or we're a bad person. We got to put everybody else.
That is a part of the program to keep you down. They want you to feel bad. They want you to say, be humble. They don't want you to have your self-worth. They don't want you to feel good about yourself. They don't want you to have too much money. They have all these programs to make you not feel empowered and to feel bad about feeling empowered because they don't want a bunch of empowered people coming on because they understand how powerful a human being is.
It's a revolution.
Think about it. Yeah. Every human being, more or less, has the capability to be the greatest human being. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Martin Luther King, to have that type of influence. If we were really firing on all cylinders, not fucking up our time with vices and drinking and this and that,
they couldn't do nothing to stop it.
We all could be so powerful and influential. They don't want that to happen.
Hell no.
That's why they want to legalize weed. That's why they got everybody drinking, because they understand how powerful a human being could be with none of those vices. With us really sharp on everything. Come on.
Yeah, and that's why you going around telling people like us, when we start talking about how much we love ourselves, and nigga, you too cocky, you too humble, because that is the program. That's not even you.
Hey, what they
that's
say
not even you.
in the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
It's like anybody who's still plugged in, right? It ends up being, what's the dude name? The dude with the glasses.
Morpheus.
Not an agent.
Oh,
everybody's the agent.
What's that nigga name?
Yeah, right.
Man,
so
yeah,
soon as I say, man, I love myself, you're plugged into the Matrix. You turn into the agent. You program. Oh, why you saying that?
Yeah,
oh, you
exactly.
cocky. You arrogant, right?
Yep.
You turn it. You still plugged in.
Yep.
You still plugged in. I cheer on when I see people being arrogant, even if I don't feel like they on that level.
Exactly.
Yet, I still like it because I'm like, that's how he should feel.
Yep.
He'll
Exactly.
be here one day.
Because if he's not at that level, that's how he's gonna get to that level.
That's
is
a
by
fact.
believing that.
That's a fact. Even stuff
You know
that
what
I
I'm
don't like. I watch shit. It's people out here online that I just don't fuck with personally, but I still love that they I love that they win it. So I try to find something about it that I like, because anything that you hate on is something you're never gonna have.
Oh,
so
yeah, 100%.
even if you don't like this, something, oh, he a square, he this, that, and the third. You hating on it, you're never gonna have that success. You're telling the universe you have to support the things in the universe that you want. He's having success in his own way. Somebody love it. He like it. I love it. You know, I want to be on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Because look, you could lie to yourself all you want and say, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, just because, oh, I'm not hating, I'm spitting facts. You could say that. You could lie all you want, but the universe knows exactly what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
The universe knows exactly what the fuck that is.
So why is it gonna give you that level of success if you just sitting here hating on somebody else with? You got to enjoy it, right? Because by me saying that I like it, I'm saying that I'm opening up. I can have that myself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and I used to be the type of nigga, I don't fuck with that all square.
Yeah.
My life was a reflection of that.
Exactly.
As soon as I started cheering for everybody else, no matter where they was at, I started winning more.
I used to be the same way. I'm not hating, I'm just spitting facts now. Okay.
All right.
That's why I was still. That's why I was still broke though.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, nigga, you can't lie. Your energy never lies, bro.
Down to the little smallest thing. I was talking to her the other day when we went downstairs. I'm like, give me a coconut water. And she get to over there talking to the lady behind the desk about how much it is. I said, give me my coconut water and get out my spirit. You fucking my vibration up talking about the cost of an $8.
Right.
Because you putting that in your consciousness.
Exactly.
That
It's
ain't
coming
no
from
money. That shouldn't be no money.
No, hell no.
And you have, like you said, you have to feel like that beforehand.
Exactly.
So get out my sphere, because you're going to start creating in my reality. And listen, and I'm passionate about that because I understand.
It's facts.
If you are we are all co-creating this reality.
Yeah.
You can't be in my sphere with that lack, because my subconscious, that seed might get planted and I didn't even know it. So I have to immediately acknowledge it and reject it.
Yeah.
It lets you know, if you keep talking like that, I can't fuck with
100%. And that could be your family members.
Yep.
That could
negativity.
That could be your girlfriend.
Man, you know how powerful planting seeds are? Man, I used to do it back in the day. And I would say, this would be my saying.
Exactly.
I will plant the seed and she will water it and cultivate it, and in due time she will come back to me.